Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Let me fix this over here. We're doing quarters. Ignore all the other coins on my desk. Everything's a mess still. But we're here. We're doing quarters. Finally. Hoping for silver. Still have yet to find a silver quarter on stream, but you never know. Today might be the day. Let me just kind of scoot some of this stuff over. Get it out of the way. 09s, I'll just stack those. I do have pennies left still too. We still got half the box to do from last time, so while we're doing the quarters, we'll have the pennies on the side here for some extra stuff that we have to do. Let me just get some of these off the desk. Get rid of these. You just gotta get weighed. I got a box of pennies that I have to weigh still. We'll just kind of ignore the rest for now. There we go. Alright, here's our quarter box. Let me get, where did my knife go? There it is. Got the knife. I'm gonna open this and hopefully there's something on the ends that say something for us. Something, a good indicator. That's all we're looking for. Hey Becca, hey beautiful. John Chum, how you doing? I sent the Canadian letters out today, so you should get yours pretty soon. Surprisingly cheap to send to Canada. I was surprised. There we go. I don't even bother trying to pull the glue off these anymore. I just cut them. Those guys at Loomis, they got an intern that loves the glue or something. They've been going crazy on it. Okay. I see painted. I see new stuff. I see old stuff. I see 2020s. I see a Kansas. I see stuff that's been buried. Plenty of states. Don't see any West Point mint marks on the back right off the bat. I don't know. I've got a house quarter though, painted one. I don't know. Might be interesting. There's only one way to find out, right? At least there's 2020s, any 2019s jumping right up. Let's see a 2024. Okay. Not as many old designs as I'm hoping for, but sometimes you don't win. I'll put this box down here so I can scoot this one over. Baby Shark, welcome in. Hey Deborah. No mail, I'm so sad. It's coming. It's coming. You should get yours first. You're closest to me. Whoa. Okay, now I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. I will figure out what that was later. Put that. Oh, I gotta clean my desk. Alright. But we're not gonna do that now. We're gonna look at some quarters right now. It has been a minute since I have done an actual full box of quarters, so hopefully we're treated well. A lot of new edges there. And I'm going to try to remember some of the varieties and errors you guys have told me about. And keep them in mind as I go here. Looking for an was it 83 Spitting Eagle? Wisconsin's will check for an extra leaf. Might as well look at the eagle. Yeah. What state are we in? We're in Connecticut. In Connecticut. Kentucky doesn't have anything that I know of. And I'm going to be checking all the mint marks anyway for those circulation strike San Francisco's. Oh, and also any really nice state quarters. Obviously we have our book now. So we're going to be trying to fill that up. Harper's Ferry. California. I'll go Delaware. Checking for a spitting horse, you know. Philly, Oklahoma. So I have a short little list here. I have a Colorado, Arizona, Kansas, Wisconsin, and Delaware right now, as well as checking the 93s for the Spitting Eagle and the whichever one was the Tuskegee. That was the other 2021, wasn't it? I think. Philly. Is it 83 for the Spitting Eagle or 93? I don't remember. Not a bad looking Hawaii, but it's got a good scratch in it. I kind of take my time. 2021, the Delaware one, we're checking for the dyed chip. Hampshire, Philly, 2020, definitely a Philly. Carolina, Philly, 66. Oldest one, no silver. Oh, I'll need a dump box, that's right. One thing I do like about hunting quarters is that the box size for quarters, the box size is perfect. I like it for using it as dump boxes for any denomination. Homestead for snow on the roof, lots of doubling in the windows, extra pump handle, leaking bucket, and then 1983 Eagle. Okay. And a really shiny edge there. What is that? Just that's a really nice Michigan. The edge is beautiful. I don't know if that'll show. Camera doesn't show it for what it really is, but that's a nice Philadelphia, Michigan right there. I can keep this off to the side, put that over here. That was a picker for sure. So I'm kind of just eyeballing all the others Eagles that are not 83. And then the 83 I'll put under the scope. 22, 16. Rhode Island. Utah. It's 97. Definitely Delaware, Texas. 91, 95. Massachusetts. 94. 2020. No luck. Alaska, Philly. 97. I see a Kansas down here. 2 Denver, looks brand new. Salt River 2020, definitely a Philly. Unfortunate. Kansas, any luck there? Nope, we got the whole shebang there. 23, Colorado. I forgot what to look for on Colorado's. Someone remind me. I have it on my list here, but someone told me to write it down. I just don't remember what to look for. 1989 has no mint mark and a repunched Denver. Okay, I will try to remember 89. I got from a friend Leaky Bucket Homestead Court. Oh, nice. What's up, Luke? Hello, everyone. Hey, Dan. How you doing? Welcome in. We got a 2020 on the end here, Salt River. Hopefully that's, you know, something. Don't see any silver in there. I want to look at that 2020 first. See if it was an ender. Nope, looks like a Philly. Salt River, Philly. Alright, let me write them on the list here. I gotta write down what it is too. Oh wait, I don't have my pen. Hold on. I used the pen today. Okay. What year was Homestead again? That 2017? Snow. Whoops. Oh, that's a mess. Window double and leaking bucket. And then 1989. No mint mark or RPM Denver. Colorado has the rim chips. Alright, that was a real mess, but is it on the Colorado side? That looks pretty complete to me. I'll leave it there just for confirmation. Philly on there. Washington. 91. 98. Another 2020 Philly Salt River. That's a nice Salt River. It's a Denver. That might be a keeper. Just looks good. 88. I should do Alaska Philly, 80 Philly, 23 Philly. I don't really know what a drooling George would look like, so 2020, definitely a Denver. 2 Denver. 95, 21, Delaware, Mexico. 85, 85, that clipped or cut? No, that's post-mint. Philly, Louisiana, New Hampshire. $89, no mint mark or repunched. Definitely a Philly there. Hi y'all, hey Brigden, how are ya? Extra tree on Minnesota, Wicked Die Clash or Strike Through, not sure what you call it, on Maya Angelou on the George side. Big cave kind of thing in his ponytail. Oh, okay. I don't need too much stuff, but extra tree on Minnesota. I can try to remember that one. I don't want to look for too much stuff. $65. 6. Saratoga. Philly. White Mountain. Tuskegee. Building's not burning though. $98. 73. Okay. I was cooking some salmon in the oven, and as soon as I put the glass pan on top of the stove, it exploded all over the place. Oh, gee. Careful there. You're gonna hurt somebody. It's probably that somebody's probably gonna be you. Easy does it. Philly, Mississippi, Denver, Kisatchie, Harper's Ferry, 98, Denali, 98, Nebraska. I don't think I've even ever seen one of these. Chaco Culture. Philadelphia. I think that's the first time I've even seen that quarter. 95, 91, Harper's Ferry, Philly. Another one. 95. 85. Philly. Russell Islands. Missouri. Rhode Island. Lowell, 2019, definitely a Philly. 2020, definitely a Philly. 81, 80. Good evening. Hey Kevin, how are you? Got a few cuts in my face, but overall I'm good. Oh man, take it easy. Hopefully nothing in the eyes. 10, 11, and 12 are low mintage years. Oh really? Like low mintage worth collecting, or not that low mintage? Postman scratch on that one. Denver 79. Denver, Philly, Georgia. Oh, another one. Grand Canyon. I don't think I've seen that one either. 2010. Low mintage, up to you. My red book's from 2006, so I can't tell you mintages. Alright, we'll pull it up here. Let's take a look. 95. It all depends how low mintage, you know, because there's got to be a threshold. Let's look at 2010. We just picked out a 2010 and a 2012. Mm. 34, 33, 34, 35, 34. $30 million roughly in 11. I'll set them aside for now and then I'll think about it. That Creighton Canyon looks good. Well, it's a little bit scratched on the edge, but it's not bad. But this this Choco Culture one has seen better days. I'll set them aside, just for now. I'm gonna keep them over here so I don't lose them. Just for now. You don't see them too often because they are low mintage? Yeah. Chicken marsala with Italian potatoes. Yum. Hey, Artie. Doesn't sound like a bad dinner at all. I've yet to have my dinner. It's one of those nights where I actually didn't eat beforehand. 95. Arizona has... What was the deal with the cactus on Arizona? Is it doubled or something? I don't know, someone tell me. I wrote cactus. And I don't remember why. There's a Kansas. Let's check that one. What was the deal with that Colorado? Oh, there's nothing on that one. 96. 16. I'm sure. Block Island. Shenandoah. California, Delaware, I think Grand Canyon is low mintage. I don't see them coins. I'm in Canada yet. Yeah, well, Red Book says they are relative to the other quarters, but yeah. Die chips at the bottom that look like additional cactus. Oh, okay. Problem is I can't tell if there is a die chip there or if they're supposed to look like that cactus. So I assume this is a normal one. Wyoming, we'll check that one. I did get a double die Wyoming. War in the Pacific. It's Philadelphia. 92. Puerto Rico. 2023. Anyone kick bacon covered asparagus? Well, I'd kick it. I know what you meant still. What better way to eat green stuff than with bacon around it, right? Usually it covers the designer initials. Oh, okay. So I get rid of that. Delaware. Check the horse. Nope. Wyoming. check from the hat pretty much all the way around the horse and the rider, right? We got the doubled saddle. Kansas. Everything's there. Okay. Next. I like bacon covered bacon. Nice. Good taste. I'm on that team and that team too. Minnesota, extra tree. Where's the extra tree? Which one's supposed to be the extra one? That's my question. Just gonna look at that one closer. $20.20, Philly. Oops. Wisconsin doesn't have an extra leaf. Alright, 93. York. What were the the Maya Angelou's? I guess I'm supposed to look at his ponytail, huh? I'll check it. Why not? Ozark Riverways. White Mountains. $20.20, Philly, Montana, River of No Return, 2019, Denver. This is the one I do have a West Point of. See the space that is there? I have like a floating tree filling the space. Okay, so kind of in between these two trees then. Gotcha. Maya Angelou ponytail error is way obvious. Okay, so I can see it with my eyes. No, I don't see anything obvious, so. Throw the Minnesota away. I just wanted to look at his hat on this one. Okay. Philly, Nebraska. I don't think I had Nebraska. No, I didn't have Nebraska written down. 82, 96. Couple of New Mexicos. Beat up 67. 2020. Big money. It's Philly. Yeah, it's like an oblong crater along the ponytail. Okay. So it's not a dye chip, it's a reverse. It's an impression. North Dakota. Philly, Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry, New Hampshire. 13, Philly. 2. Scratches. Yeah. That's Wilma. Philly, Nebraska. I don't know why Nebraska feels like something I should look at. I just don't remember. American Samoa. Gotta find a nicer one. Yeah. Jersey. Did Jersey always have the crossing photo? Why does that look weird? I thought Jersey had a different design. 1999? Maybe it doesn't. I guess it always did. Huh. I really thought it was different. Arizona, check the cactus. '86, '83. Not spitting. Not spitting at all. Another 83. Sharp beaks. DC. Shawnee. Nebraska. Everglades. George Rogers Clark. I have a business San Francisco of that one. Minnesota extra tree. No extra tree. Illinois. Okay. What's up? Hey, Jacob. How's it going, man? How you doing? Still crossing our fingers for some silver today. Still haven't found a silver quarter. Got West Points. We got San Francisco's. No silver. Just 67 in good condition. Here's a 2010. Hot Springs. It's in great shape too. Keep it with our stack for now. Arizona. Oregon, Hawaii, Blue Ridge Mountains, bent. For I see Vermont, Louisiana, another Oregon, Michigan. Now I got hiccups. Luke, what do you have for dinner tonight? I didn't eat dinner yet. I got home, ran a couple errands, then got back home again, and then decided, you know what, I'm going to stream. Still not hungry from lunch yet, so it'll likely be, though, another rye sandwich. I got sandwich meat I got to go through, so. Marsh Billings, Rockefeller, Denver. Looked good. Kansas. 89, Palm Bay, Tennessee. 80, Saratoga. All right. Hey Dave, how's it going? Picked up 3 quarter boxes today. Hope I get some goodies. Been having decent luck on silver quarters lately. You just gotta rub it in, don't you? I still have not found a silver quarter. We're quarter newbies here, as you can see by my very scratchy, rough list. But these guys in here are helping me out, so we're hoping. We're hoping. Actually, I just saw your that was your destroyed V nickel, right? That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I saw the thumbnail. I said, "Oh no way." That's heartbreaking. We just got our second one the other day, and it was funny because we were just talking. We were just talking about your V nickel, how you finally found one, and then we found one right after it. Didn't have a giant punch in it, but it still wasn't. They're not that pretty after this long, so it happens. 65. Sorry, I just came in and didn't mean it like that. No, I'm just messing. I'm playing with you. Nope. I haven't hunted enough quarters, I think, to deserve a silver yet. So, but we'll see. I picked this box up on a whim. I thought, maybe we can sneak up on the silver. If I don't order it, maybe it won't expect it. They had one at the bank. I saw it in the closet when they were emptying out the coin machine for me. And I said, hey, if that one's not reserved, I'll take it. I just traded my coin turning for a for the box. So, but you never know. Our luck could turn tonight. We will see. But good luck on your boxes. I really hope the silver keeps flowing for you. I picked up $half boxes today as well. I did look at all the ends. Nothing too crazy. One of them looks circulated but inspected because some of them are marked up. And the other box has a couple 2023 enders, so I think it was filled up. Here's a 2020. Philadelphia, 96, South Carolina, Philly. Okay. Hey Matt, welcome in. Edge hunting, I see. Hey, we're actually trying to look for errors and varieties this time. We're trying. I'm dipping the toes in slowly. We're working our way into the water. Hoping for silver. I see a lot of nice bright edges, but it's all these new 2022 to 2024 quarters. Yeah, I might overdo it. I've done like 10 quarter boxes in the past week. Yeah, that's probably why. That's why I don't find silver. I'm not crazy enough to do that. It's good that some of us are, though. Good that some of us are. I grabbed my nickel and penny boxes for the week today as well, and 2020, it's a Philly, and lost my train of thought. I picked them up for the week. That's right. Nickel boxes all were Loomis, but I actually picked up a different box for pennies. I can't remember. I don't think it's the whatever the Harrisburg one is. I think it's a different one. The box style is not one I'm familiar with. So I'm interested in that for sure. 83, that's the Eagle. But I don't know. We'll see how this quarter hunt goes, and then we'll think about ordering some more, like actually ordering 2 at a time or something. If those $half don't turn out well, maybe I'll switch out for quarters for a little bit. Washington, 94. Washington again. Yeah, I might give the $half a break for a little bit. We'll see. Philadelphia, South Carolina. You know, that one can go in our book. I have a quarter map now I have to fill out. Only the best, though. Only the best quarters go in. South Carolina. I can't get a decent score on halves. Last night, though, I did 2 $half boxes. Nothing but one random roll had 2 40%ers in the same roll. Very strange. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately, though. If you go through a whole box for maybe 1 or 2. My last few boxes have just had nothing, so it's been hurting a little bit. But hey, Dave, let me know if you ever want a box battle sometime. I'm interested. Doing nickels or whatever you want to do. I am 100% down for that because I don't have the $half luck to do a battle on that, but anything else, take your pick. I'm interested. Alright, nothing on that. What's the plan for all those boxes, Dave? Like you said, you picked up 3 more. Are you gonna do them all on in one video? Or are you gonna split them up, one per video, or are you just gonna do a recap after looking at them? Hey, Steven. Welcome in. I missed you. Checking out somebody's silver at a different place at the moment. Just don't want to show a little bit of support. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Thanks for coming in, Steven. I appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see you later at some point. Gnarly quarter. Harper's Ferry. I'm glad everyone's talking too. I gotta practice looking at these while talking. Denver, Florida. I think my brain is starting to imprint the dates and stuff, so I don't think I'm missing anything. 2020, that's a Philly. It's imprinting the dates and the states I need to be looking at. 85. Just, it needs some repeating, you know? Some over and over. Repetition. 73, Philly. Fort Moultrie, I went there. Denver, New Mexico. What would we use to do that? Probably just a dual stream, really. You can just do, what was it? I've seen people do it before. They just have a window where, I know YouTube does dual streams, but there's another, or I think they do dual streams, but there's another thing where you just, what's it called? You do a share your screen thing, and we can both put the other's screen on our streams or something like that. But I don't know, if you're genuinely interested, then shoot me an email. We'll talk about it. Homestead. Finally, I'm supposed to actually look at this. Snow on the roof. Nothing there. Doubling in the windows. Not seeing that. In the leaking bucket. Not seeing that either. You guys can fact check me on that one. But that's the first homestead I've actually inspected, so let me know. 92, 70, 24, Fort McHenry, Perry's Victory, and Vermont. Saw a video today about a new bill called the Common Sense Act talking about stopping penny production. I wonder if it will pass. We'll see. Our government can't agree on anything, so pennies might live on. Split screen? Yeah, something like that. StreamYard, I forgot what it was called. I think you're right. This is a very dark... There's a lot of new stuff in here. Maybe that's why. Why is that such a dark... That's because it's not new. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this design. The San Antonio missions looks so good. And this one is beautiful still. 2019. It's not a West Point. It's a Denver. But my lord, if that's not beautiful. That edge is sharp. And it was bright. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Looks good enough. Yeah, I've seen other people do it, and I've been wanting to do it with somebody, so hey, let me know. We'll figure something out. My email is in the description. I think I shot you an email at some point, so you might have my email somewhere, but it's right at the top of the stream description. Olympic 2011. Just setting those 2010 to 12s aside, just for now. Until I figure out if I'm going to do something with them or not. Philly, Cumberland Island. I think it would be fun to do a dual stream where people can see what both people are getting. So hopefully there's just find after find after find, you know. Should be more fun for everyone watching there. Colorado, just running around the edge. But I don't know a lot about quarters, but my viewers here are training me to look for varieties and errors. Teddy Roosevelt. 89, 83, New Hampshire. You need an 1856 Flying Eagle scent, Luke? You know what, Brigden? If it came along in one of my rolls, I think I would keep it. I might not just toss it back, you know? I think you make a good point there. I think I do need one. Ideally for face value. 2019 River No Return, Philly. We do have the West Point on that one already. Not that I won't take another one. Great Basin, 2013. Well, if they are low mintage, I'm finding quite a few of them, so probably we'll toss them all back. '67, 81, 78, Philly, 2016, and Mississippi on Philly. To answer your question, I have 4 boxes done for a video already. Might add one more box for a video and then start a new video with the other 2. Okay. I've been missing your quarter videos though. What kind of silver have you been looking at like this past month here? 'Cause I figured we'd start off May right, you know, and just go straight into a quarter. See if maybe that'll give us some luck. You're asking Steven a question. I think he's in another stream. He just popped in for a second. He's looking at some silver, and you know Steven with silver, you're not gonna pull him away from that. He should be back in here a little later though. He's pretty consistent. All right, I sent you an email. You can check later. Yeah, we'll chat later, definitely. I'm curious what denomination you'd want to do though. Like if that is interesting to you, is that a quarter, a nickel, pennies? I'll still do pennies. Nickels are my favorite, but we'll do anything. 93, 2020, that's a Philly. Utah. Philly, 85, 96. Tuskegee. Building's not on fire. 68. Kentucky, that's on there. Dave goes hard when it comes to quarters and halves. Absolutely, he does. Absolutely. I can't hold a candle to that. Oh, it's Wyoming. It's got a bunch of gunk on it. Don't think it's doubled. I'm gonna let it go. I got the double saddle already. Maine, Philly, Michigan, Rhode Island, 2014 Everglades, Denver. Alright, this was one of the Salt River's enders. I think we already looked at the other one. I'm at 13 silver quarters from the year from 27 boxes to give you an idea for quarters. Gee, alright. So slightly less than 1 every 2 boxes, huh? You got like a 0.45 per box. Well, Deborah lives like probably 15 minutes from me, and she just found a silver quarter in one of hers, so they're in the area, I guess. 88. Let's just see if we're lucky, really. That's all it comes down to. Because I got my West Points in hand-wrapped rolls. Didn't even get them in Loomis yet, so. 68. If 65s are silver, though, I tell you, we get plenty of those. 88, Philly, Washington. Oh, easy there. Easy now. 94. Oh, what's going on there? Junk. Okay. Nice 91. Check those Maya Angelou's. 2019, Philly. Salt River, Philly. 2. Indiana. It's another Salt River, Philly. Never had a crazy box on quarters. Would love a silver dump, like 100 silver quarters in a box. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, that would pay for the box. I don't know, the only dump I got was on half dollars. That was 5 90%ers and 17 40s. Deborah doesn't like when I talk about it. I have a little short on it. You can find it on the channel. And it was on live stream. The actual hunt. Probably a Standing Liberty quarter is your oldest. Do you remember what year it was? Delaware. Well, at least, you know, I have a chance of my first silver quarter ever being a Standing Liberty or a Barber, because I don't have one yet. Wouldn't that be fun to say? Odds are it'll be a 63 or 64, though. 20 Philly. Oh, that's an 83. Check the Eagle a little closer. Okay. How many boxes of halves have you done since those good boxes? Any more luck? I haven't done it on stream. I've been doing them on my own time, just because I think it's so boring to stream them when there's nothing obvious, you know. Because most boxes you go through, like you said, you pick out one 40%er maybe, and you'll walk away. 2020 Denver. So I haven't been, I have no more streams, but I have been doing boxes. I've probably done 10 or 12 boxes since. Just nothing really to write home about. Best box I had was, it had 6 40%ers in it since then, which isn't bad. It's above average box. But no more 90%ers, nothing like that. What's going on there? That sounds silver. Can you hear that? What the heck? Wait. No, that's got to be copper. No, it's copper. Why does that sound like... Let me throw this in the middle here. Hold on. I can't read the date because it's all messed up. It sounds different, but it looks like there's copper on the edge, so I don't think it's silver. Yeah, it's not gonna be silver, because... Huh, yeah, because that's definitely a copper edge. It just sounds... It makes a silver sound. Are you back to giving up? I'm not back to giving up on half, so no. I am still checking them. I just picked up 2 boxes today. I looked at the ends. Nothing super crazy. Some cool color on this one. It's got all its original detail, too. I don't see anything crazy on the ends. I see one box has a marked coin already, so I already don't want to look through it. Oh, there's a homestead. And the other box has a bunch of 2023s on top, which isn't the end of the world, because the rest look pretty circulated, but I'm not anticipating anything but 40%ers, really. My rule is now, if I do see silver enders, I will stream it. But if there's no enders, I just open it. I don't really weigh them either. I just go for it. Just go right into it. Sometimes damage quarters sound different. I had the same thing happen. It's weird. Yeah, it gets you excited though, doesn't it? Deborah's gonna give me a minute. Look, not sure if it was dated. I have to go look. Okay. Ends with an 8, but is very worn standing. Okay. Oh, you probably have a, what, like a 19 or a 28 then? Or an 08, I get. Well, no, 08 is Barber, right? I forget the cutoff year. The Homestead looks good. So, but we'll see. I'm gonna open those $50 boxes. We'll see what's in there. Really, I've just been doing shorts of the any finds I do get out of those boxes. So I am sharing the results, but if I don't find anything, I don't bother throwing a short out about it. I've been finding more proofs, though, in my $50 boxes. For some reason, there's a ton of them in my area. Philly, Fort McHenry. 19, Denver. Florida, Philly. I watch a guy stacking and packing. He weighs all his halves, and when he goes to search him, he doesn't even go through them one at a time. He looks at the edge for silver. If he doesn't see it, he moves on. Yeah, that's one way to do it, but you can miss stuff doing that. So I just want to double check, see if there's proofs in there. And then also, I found that commemorative $50 that I wouldn't have found if I didn't look through the rolls. I think I still have it here. Yeah, I do. I found this in one of those boxes. It's a 1991 Mount Rushmore commemorative half, the golden anniversary one. So if I just edge hunted, I'd miss stuff like this. Which this is like a $20 coin here. It's supposed to be in mint packing, but it got out into circulation. I think I caught it right away because it still is beautiful. It's very nice. Doesn't have any scratches on it or anything like that, so... Yeah, I would miss stuff like this if I just edge roll hunt. I mean, you can look at the really nice edges and then just check them real quick, but I open the roll, I fan them out like I do my quarters and stuff, and all my coins, I fan them. I check the edges real quick. If there's nothing super interesting, I put it right back into the same roll and send it back to the bank. This is a nice coin. Denver. Oh, Grand Canyon. This is a perfect Grand Canyon. Mint State. I'll sometimes weigh rolls if I have silver enders for fun. But if I don't have any enders, I don't weigh rolls. Takes the fun out of it. All the rolls are normal weight. Yeah, exactly. And if there's 40%ers in there, you're not going to be able to tell by weight anyway. If it's just one 40%er or something. They can also really trick you and play mind games on you. Like, oh, well, that one was heavy. Why didn't it have anything in it, you know? So I don't waste time weighing them. I think the key to those is volume. So I try to, check them real quick, get them back to the bank so I can get more. I don't want them just hanging around, so. But I'm trying to do 2 a week, but it does take a little bit of time to check them, so. And I don't have a lot of spare time, but I do my best. I do have spare time. I just have to. There's multiple different aspects of my life that I need to divide that spare time into. Not just coin roll hunting, as much as I'd love to. American Memorial Park, it's a Denver, and a Kansas, right on the end. No rust. But I will admit, I'm having a pretty decent time doing the quarters right now, so... the first quarter box I did just bored me, because I wasn't looking for varieties. So, this adds a little bit of fun to it. At least, I hope it's kind of interesting to watch, but... Keep moving my list by accident. 96... I don't think I've been missing anything. I know I've been talking as I've been doing this, but... It feels like I haven't missed anything yet. 2020 Philly. I'm really just worried about these 89s and 83s. Like, here's an 83. Those are the dates I think I'll forget, but the states I think I have a good handle on. Philly, Connecticut, Puerto Rico, Maya Angelou, nothing on Washington, Douglas, Jersey. So wait, Dave, you haven't found a V-nickel in like 5 years, you said, and now all of a sudden you got 2 in 1 year? Is that what I'm hearing? We're on the same average then for this year on V-nickels. It's a beautiful 77. It's bent though, somehow. Somehow someone managed to bend that. Denver, Ellis Island. Hey Otis, how you doing? I am searching pennies, nice. I still have half that penny box from earlier this week, so when we're done with the quarters, I'm going to wrap the pennies up tonight as well. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Arches, Maya. And 2014 Philly. I won't lie, I'm kind of excited to do that penny box next week because it's a different box. I want to know what it is. Hey Woodsy, how are you? Welcome in. Just going through quarters. Hoping to break the silver curse today, but you know how that goes. Denver, Oklahoma, 95, 94. Oops, check it. It wasn't that one. One of these had a super sharp edge on it. Idaho, 90, Virginia, Texas. It's probably one of the new ones, but you never know if it could be a little early one. Dakota, Delaware, Texas, Kansas, when I first started looking at those Kansas ones, I found like 3 different varieties of that In God We Rust, but ever since, haven't found a single one. 2020 Philly. Ooh. Spitting here. Oops. Everglades. $74. Nothing. I found 4 V-nickels since early March. 4. Man, I've been missing a few then. I thought you're only up to 2 this year. 4 in 1 month, or 2 months, wow. How many nickel boxes have you gone through? Or is that impossible to say? Rough number off the top of your head. Because we've done like 2 boxes a week all year so far, pretty much. Some weeks we've done 4. Mount Rushmore. I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe I have. I don't know anymore. Too many quarters. Maine, Philly, Denver, Philly. Okay. 84, Philly. Yep, sure. Philly, Ohio. Another Mount Rushmore. Okay. $2019. It's a Philly. 70, 95, 23. That's not Tuskegee. Tuskegee's 21. 2019. Philly. Philly. Moving on. When I order boxes, I normally get 5 or 6 nickel boxes in a week, so maybe 15 to 20 nickel boxes. Okay, that's not bad. And a lot of new quarters in these. Don't think that's ideal, but what can we do? So I think since the beginning of the year, how many weeks are we into the year here? 4, 8, what, 20 weeks? So we've probably done, conservatively, probably 30 boxes this whole year. On the better end, though, it's probably closer to 40. American Memorial Park, that's beautiful. Be a West Point. It's not. Looks good, though. Oklahoma. What are you? 67. Ooh, and a Salt River. Be a West Point. Nope, it's a Denver. These both Denvers? Yeah, they were. What you want to bet those were put in there together? Massachusetts, Philly. Those are practically brand new. Kentucky, Utah. Philly, Idaho. That one looks good. I think I have an Idaho in my book, though. A nice one. So V-nickels are not common. Yeah. I think most people who see them, like, who just fall into them, they fall into their hands in circulation, they kind of know that, hey, that's different. Let me keep that. Or let me put it aside, put it in a jar and keep it on top of my dresser for the next couple of decades. North Dakota, Montana, Denver, Michigan. Don't need to look at Michigan. Otis orders 2 boxes at 4 different banks. One of these days we'll unroll these and there'll be a nice silver edge there, though. One day. One day. Delaware. Just barely see where the spit would be. It's not one. Kansas. See that one with my naked eye. 2020. Philly. Mount Hood. It's the 2010. Poultry. 95. But wasn't the detail on that V-nickel I found beautiful? It just has a dang hole in it. Yeah, it did look good. The boxes just, they can't let you have a good one. They got to do something to it, right? It's either you can't read it, but it's there, or you can read it, but it's messed up some other way. They're never perfect. Both of my V-nickels, they have a couple letters in the Liberty headband, but you can't make out the whole back. Yeah, there's always some kind of wear in some spot on the rear, on the reverse, that you just can't make the whole thing out. I just want one with all the words and the V in the middle. For 19, Philly, 73. So they say, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? But hey, the more you do, the better chance you got, so eventually. That's a big old bent quarter there, look at that. Very nice. Let's see what poor quarter that one was. It's Philly, North Carolina. squiggly. Zigzag. Holy cow, I just looked up 20 likes, jeez. Appreciate it, guys. Really do. I don't think I've had 20 likes on a stream before. At least not this early. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Really do. Oh, hey, that reminds me. I think as of right now, let me see. But we are just tickling 200 subs, I think. Yeah, we're at 198. So the plan is, just after 200 subs, I'm going to do a giveaway for the 250 mark. And that giveaway will be quarter ounce of silver, I think, is appropriate because we're a quarter away to 1,000. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway. So it'll be a quarter ounce of silver for the 250, then a half ounce for the 500, and then 3/4 ounce for the 750, and then a whole ounce hopefully at 1,000. That's the plan anyway. I gotta buy the silver now just in case it takes a while and silver goes up by a lot. But I think that would be a fun idea, so that's what I'm gonna do. But we gotta get to 200 first, then I'll make the short and the video for the giveaway, and once we hit the 250 mark is when I will pick the winner. I have a couple different little quarter ounce pieces that I picked up that I'm okay with parting with, so figured if I'm going to give it to anyone, I'm going to give it to you guys. So if you want a chance for that, get your friends, family, and grandma to sub to the channel. For Bluegrass, Philly, 67, and New Mexico. Alright, let's see. Come on, silver quarters. Where are you at? Sounds like a good plan. That's what I'm thinking. It only benefits you guys, so... well, it benefits me too, but it's mostly for you guys. Denali. It's a nice filly. What are you? Great Smoky Mountains. I'll let it go. I'm not really collecting the national parks right now. Just the states for the moment. 95. This one was painted. It's painted black. House quarter. Actually looks good. The black accent. I don't know if I was keeping painted quarters. I think I was. I have to go back and look because it's been a while since I've looked at what my quarter stack actually looks like. What I was holding on to. Same here, I can only afford to buy 10 ounces of silver a month. Hey, 10 ounces is pretty good for stacking. Real nice. Do that every month, you're looking at just over 1,000 ounces a year. 89. Oh wait, 89. Keep forgetting to look at those. Repunched Denvers and missing mid marks. Of course this one has gunk on it. Can I get it off with just my finger? If not, I might have to let it go. I think it looks kind of squished. I don't think it's repunched. I think it's just squished. Yeah, it's got scratches through it. I'll let it go. You know what? I'm curious. Let me just try. Give it a shot. Give it a whirl. What not to do with your coins. Don't try to clean them. I just don't care. I don't think it's free punch, I think it's just squished. I'll let it go. 2020, Philly. $89. Definitely a mid mark there, right? Yep. Maine. 2020, Phillies. Ozark, Philly. Montana, Philly, Missouri, Philly, Philly, Denver. Oh, also, we're gonna pick a quarter out here to do a date guess on. Let y'all take a crack at that. It'll either be a quarter or I can pick out a penny. I still have a wheat penny left over that I want you guys to guess, so might just wait for that one if I don't find a good quarter. 2020 Philly, 19 Philly, DC. Da, 65 Philly, California, Maine, California. Not a bad 21. Kentucky, Wisconsin. It's been a minute since I've seen you. No extra leaf though. Mexico. Oklahoma. Tuskegee. Wyoming. Painted or goop? Painted. Add it to the pile, why not? I've been able to buy $12 face silver twice now at 24 times. Yeah, nowadays 24 seems to be the new going rate. I mean, you still see them for 22, 23, but 24 is I've been seeing more and more often. A lot of tables at coin shows do 25 now. I think gone are the days of 20 times face. Seven, 67, 68. Last constitutional I bought was 22 times face. I know a good shop, it's just they're really just selling it for spot because they bought it so long ago. And also they buy it under spot, so they can afford to. Another Wyoming. Is it Denver? Okay. Another nice Grand Canyon. I guess the Grand Canyons are not that hard to find when you go through a couple hundred quarters. Denali, 84. Okie dokie. Onwards we go. Show us the silver edge. Not seeing it. Not yet. It's holding out on us. Philly, New York. So 2020, Philly. Beautiful arches. Don't need arches though. Missouri. Philly. Philly. Tennessee. Fire Farm. Denver. Philly, Michigan. Free Bessie. I have a few rounds, but I like Constitutional Silver the best. Yeah, I do too. I have a couple rounds as well, but Constitutional is where it's at. I like buying it, you know, by however many times face, and then the shop, I like when they just take the bag out and they let you pick through it. I just pick the nicest ones out. '84, '83, 19, Philly, Denver, Harper's Ferry. '87. Should have made you date guess the really dirty one. That would have been interesting. 14, Philly, Arkansas. 2020, Philly. Two Virginias in a row. Washington, Bama, New Hampshire, another Mount Rushmore, struck off center, pretty far too, not quite to the edge though. It's got to be more than that. Look at it. Gotta be more. Not quite. It can be better. Or worse, I guess. Want it to be worse. Oh, got a sub. Fear the Feathers Vlogs. Hey, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. Hoping you're having a good week. Weekend's almost here. Just gotta survive one more day. Y'all can do it. Thanks for subbing. At 200, I will get to work on setting up the rules of the giveaway for 250, and then once we hit 250, I will do the quarter-ounce silver giveaway. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Okay. 85. 91. 70. Carolina, Kentucky. Haven't found any states I'm supposed to check though. A little bit of dry spell on those. 95, Great Smoky Mountains. 87. 97. Pretty good looking 65 though. Take it out of the light. Looks pretty good. Not keeping it though. 2020 Denver. Beautiful. It's not a West Point though. Not a West Point. Painted. Love that. 95. Grand Canyon. Shawnee. 70. 97. Something. Here's a Wyoming. Something I can look at. Nope. Still nothing besides the first one I got. Blue Ridge. Philly, 74. 83. It's got the good spin eagle on it. Well, not that one, but 93 usually does. Well, the good one is usually a 93. Mississippi. Better luck on this one, maybe? Let's see. I posted a video, so stay on for a bit, trying to help you hit 200. Hey, I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, though. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. I really do. I got, usually Steven is out there doing the rounds, and random people show up in my streams like, hey, Steven pointed me out to go here. We get a couple newcomers from there, too, but thank you very much. Fortunately, this probably isn't the most exciting stream for people to jump in on, but hey, we pretty raw channel here. It's as we find another hot springs. Still the first time I saw one today, and now we got two of them. I know they're not that hard to find, but I gotta look at them. So a thick rim on that one. Just posted a shout out video for your channel. It's all good. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Really do. But yeah, I'll respond to your email a bit later, and if it works out for both of us, a good time works out. Yosemite 2010. That one's beautiful. If a good time works out, we should I don't know, battle some nickels or something like that. Another 2010. That's Yellowstone. In all of the parks. Little vintage, my ass. I should say it's relatively low mintage relative to the other quarters, but still 30 million's a lot of quarters of each mint mark. It's not a bad Indiana. I'll check if that's in my book yet. Hey Laurie, how you doing? Digging Dave sent me here. I will start watching. Man, it sounds like he's forcing you guys to watch. Oh man. Hope you enjoy. We just hang out and go through coins, so that's what we're doing today. Still hoping to find the first silver quarter for me, but we're getting by with checking errors and varieties in the meantime, so I'm sure we'll get there somewhere. Silver Buckeyes are subscribed. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, that is an 89. I looked at that 3 times and couldn't put that together. Definitely not repunch though. I'm good. How are you? I'm not doing too bad at all. Had a good day. It was nice out. Ran to the bank. I got some. Picked up my coins for the week. For next week. We got nickels, pennies. I got half dollars. This quarter box I already had, but probably gonna end up picking up a few more nickel boxes for next week. Kevin Stewart just subscribed. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, gee, I'm gonna have a tough time keeping up with all you guys. Oh man. Good evening. Digging Dave sent this way. Hey, thank you. Breeze Red Sky, welcome in. We're trying to find silver, but settle with a couple errors and maybe a West Point. That ought to be nice. So the plan is, I'm pretty sure that puts us over 200, no problem. So I will start on the giveaway video. And the idea is when we hit 250, which is quarter of 1,000, that'll be a giveaway for a quarter ounce of silver. So stick around the channel, put the bell notification on so you don't miss that video. There will be a short and a video, and then all the submissions will be on the video. But I've been looking forward to doing that because I wanted to give away silver, but I didn't have a good excuse to. I guess you don't need a good excuse to, but I wanted it to be for an occasion. That's a nice 70. That's real nice. I think 250 subs is a good occasion. But thank you guys really for getting us to 200. I appreciate it. There it is, Digging Dave. You're 204 subs. Thanks for your help, Dave. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now maybe, you know, throw a celebratory silver in there, you know? Maybe just one? Just a tease, maybe? One that looks like silver to get the heart racing? Wouldn't that be nice? Congrats, over 200 sub, indeed. They couldn't do it without you guys. I think, you know what, we'll do a celebratory date guess. How about that? It's going to be on that penny, though. I've been wanting to do this penny. Momo Kawashima, thank you for subbing. Welcome in. Alright, so those of you new guys who haven't been around here before, this is something we do. It gives you a chance to walk away with a silver certificate, a little silver gram bar, some other proof coins, or some other miscellaneous prizes. Little stuff, but it's a fun little thing we do. We call it, well, it's our date guess challenge. So this is a wheat penny that we found earlier this week that I have not flipped over for the camera yet. Only I know the date on it. So what you guys are planning on supposed to do is try to guess the date on this by only looking at the reverse of the coin, right? So you have to be closest. The winner is the person who is closest to the date within 2 years, but it's Price is Right rules. You cannot go over the date. You have to be under it. If also no two people can have the same guess, so if two people put the same date in the chat, it's whoever said it first on my end here in the control room gets to keep the date. The other person has to guess something else. So let's zoom you in here, get you hopefully a decent look at this coin. I will hold it up a little bit closer to the camera as well. So for those of you who know your wheat pennies, get your years ready there. I'll hold it up to the camera while you do your guesses. You will wait for a message in the chat from me, and then underneath that message, anything, all your date submissions will be accepted underneath it. So I'll give you all a second there. Here's the wheat penny. Once you see my message in the chat, you can feel free to throw a date out there. See if I can hold this nicely. My hands are very dirty from the very dirty from the quarters. But here we go. Once the message is in the chat, go ahead and put your dates underneath it. Whoever gets the date first gets to keep it, all right? Good luck. Throw them out there. Take a crack at it. Dave's got 44. Lock that one in. I got 57 from Deborah. And it looks pretty good. Here, let me back it up a bit so I can get the coin closer to it. 1945, Momo Kawashima. Lori's got 35. There you go. Get a better look at it there. I got 47 from Steven. Man, if there's enough of you in here, you can guess every date. Someone's going to get one, but I don't think there's enough people for that. Remember, it's closest without going over as well. I got 1943 from Z-Man. Hey Z-Man, how you doing? Welcome in, by the way. I saw you jump in a little bit earlier there. Missed you. But, let's see. Actually, I gotta remind myself what the date is on this. Okay. Closest without going over, within 2. That's the rule. If someone's really close, we'll do a vote on if they get it or not. Otherwise, you'll all get a second guess. Marshall in town. Hey, Marshall. Welcome in. You jumped in at an opportune time, huh? 1950. Unless you're lurking. 43 copper would be nice. Yeah, it would. Why do you think I saved it? I tried to trick you. Clearly, I'm not fooling Z-Man. 1942 from Jim Turner. Hey, Jim, how are you? All right, I got 44, 57, 46, 45, 35, 47, 43, 50, 42. Steven looking around. Steven's got 47 locked in. All right, give you a couple more seconds, and I'm going to close it up. 1940 from Kevin Stewart. Man, no one really wants to touch 30s besides Lori, huh? I mean, yeah, I guess so. It looks pretty good. 30s, 20s. I expected at least one 1909 guess, you know, a VDB maybe. Well, clearly there's no VDB on it, but no one's going to guess 1909S? Still wouldn't be a bad pick without the VDB. Dick and Dave said you needed new subscriptions, so I'm here. Hey, I appreciate that. I wasn't asking for it. He just threw it out there, so I appreciate it. I really do. But for those of you who are just jumping in, you don't know, when we do get to 250, we'll be giving away a quarter ounce of silver for our quarter way to 100, for our quarter way to 1,000 subs. So Turn channel notifications on if you don't want to miss out on that. Z-Man's changing to 36. I'll allow it. I'll allow a date change. Hey, Maple, you came here just in time. Jump in real quick. Date guess this week, Penny. Throw it in there. Could be older. We're all being tricked. Absolutely. I'm trying to trick you. Quick, Maple, take a guess. How many guesses we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kevin Stewart, how you doing? I got 10. Maple makes 11 guesses. There's 20 people in here. There's Joe, 12 guesses. 1934. Not shying away from the 30s this time. I waited for Maple, don't worry. Joe jumped in there. All right. 33, 34, 35, 36. You guys cleaned up the middle of the 30s. All right, I'm going to close it up here. As long as it takes for me to type out this closed message, that's all you get. I can't spell. All right, guess is closed. Oh, there you go. Art by Bull jumped in right there at the last second, 1952. Where did I put the penny? There it is. I gotta remember what it is. Okay. Thanks for waiting. Went to the bank after work. Hey, you just jumped in at the perfect time. All right. So, final guesses in here. I got Diggin' Dave at 44, Deborah at 57, Otis 46, Momo 45, Lori 35, Steven 47, Z-Man changed his guess to 36, Marshall at 50, Jim Turner 42, Kevin 1940. I got 33 from Maple, 34 from Joe, 52 from Art by Bull. All right. Hey, Art. Hey, you jumped in at a good time for the guess. All right. Let's see. I gotta remember what the date is. Okay. One of you is right on the money. Let's see. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see how long it takes for you guys to figure out who won it. Here you go. Here's the flip. You see that? There it is. There's your date. I tried helping you guys out by pointing you towards the 30s. I really did. But the reverse looks amazing on this, so no wonder you guys guessed 40s, 50s. I don't blame you at all. I probably would have guessed in the high 50s as well. Who got 34? Waiting for them to realize. Gonna make you work for it. One of you was dead on. Dead nuts. There you go, Joe. Wow, 34. Good guess. You nailed it. So if you didn't jump in there, I think it was Lori was 1 over right at the start. Lori was very close. And then Maple was just under, so Joe overcut Maple right there. So congratulations, 34, right on the money. Let me get you your prize pool to pick from here. Let me put my quarters down. Let me give you a couple things to look at. And just throw a few things out here so you guys get an idea of what kind of prizes we do give out. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. What else do I got in here? I can throw out... Yes, excuse me for a second here. Throw out one of those. And since you're right on the money, you do get to pick from the silver bars as well. Alright. Here's a couple things here. First things first. It's only appropriate. We have a set here of steel wheat pennies. 43, 43 Denver, 43 San Francisco. These have all been redipped, so they do look pretty darn good. So we got a set of steelies. I don't have much room here for all this stuff because the quarters are still in the way. Silver certificate, 1957A. This is actually one of the nice ones. This one's still pretty crisp. 57A. silver certificate, blue seal. I have a 1987 San Francisco proof quarter with your name on it. And if none of those suit your fancy, we do have, after I make a mess, whoa, almost dumped all those everywhere, you are allowed to pick from the little silver bars that we have laying around here. So I'll zoom in close on these real quick so you can see what they are. We got a Mercury imitation, Buffalo imitation. These are all 1 gram little bars, by the way. We got an AK, couple Valcambis, and a Seeded Liberty one. I really like these Seeded Liberties. I kept one for myself because it's got a great design on it. So you can pick from the little silver 1 gram bars, or you have the silver certificate, the steel cents, or the proof quarter. So take your pick. Congrats, Joe. Congrats. Almost won again, absolutely. A lot of you guys were really close. Just wanted to stop in quick. Congrats on 200. See you, Luke. Hey, thanks, Z-Man. You have a good night. Any 10-ounce bars? No. Not for the simple little date guesses. No, we're not doing that. But these are the things you can pick from. Just little prizes, because we do quite a lot of these date guesses. If those of you who hang out in the streams, you know that you usually have multiple chances per night, per stream, to win a date guess. So, so let me know what you want here, Joe. Take your pick. I think I'll go with the silver certificate since it's in such nice condition. Thank you. Hey, not a problem. I will put this in plastic. What I want you to do is click on the email in the stream description. It's right at the top. Send me the address that you want me to send the silver certificate to, and I'll get that mailed out to you as soon as possible. Let me put this away. I already picked out, I got all those grams from a coin show I went to recently, actually last weekend. And I picked out some that I was going to keep, and this is my giveaway ones. So here, I'll put the, let me put it in a sleeve right now, so I don't forget. And to think I mailed a couple letters today for people who won stuff. So, oops. This one corner is slightly bent, unfortunately. It's still considered circulated, but it's pretty darn good for circulated. It's nice and crisp still. Couple folds in it, but you can hear it. It's got that quality. A little bit of quality to it, Let's throw that in there. And these are the, what do you call them? The BCG? BSG? What are they? BCW, sorry. BCW coin and bill sleeves. So it's perfectly safe for the paper. They're good quality little slips. So send me an email, and I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. So I'll put this to the side. I'm gonna put that down here, out of the way, so I don't run over it. There we go. Coin shop bins of coins have good choices for giveaways. Nice fun coins that won't break the bank. Yeah, no, I picked out a bunch of stuff like that at the last coin show I went to, so I have plenty of stuff to give out. Don't you worry. Diggin' Dave sent me over. Interesting channel. Hey, thanks, Fish God. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. You just missed the little mini giveaway challenge, but stick around long enough, we'll run into another one. Don't you worry. Face reveal? Well, nah, you got to do more to earn that. You got to pay for that one. Better than the ones I have? Hey, well, that's good. I do have a couple 35s, 1935s, but they're not particularly nice. And for now, I'm collecting the 35s, so I do have a funny back, but I don't think I'm giving that one away. Where is my funny back? Here it is. So for those of you who are more into bills and stuff, we do branch into bills on this channel, so it's not the best funny back, but this one was given to me, so I'll take a free one. So if you guys are interested in actual like bill hunting and stuff. We do $100, $1 bill straps. Look for star notes. We just found a pretty rare star note not too long ago, 80,000 printed, or 60,000 printed, excuse me, star note. So we do those, and I let you in on stuff I find at coin shows and stuff like that. I just bought my first Black Eagle this last weekend, so if you're and interested in stuff like that, then oops, I'm making a mess. Interested in stuff like that, you stick around our channel and you'll see the things that I pick up from time to time. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I take any excuse I can get to show it off. It is graded very fine 30. It is an 1899 Black Eagle silver certificate. Sure, it's been circulated, but it's one of the nicer ones, and I picked it up for a decent price at my last show, so we're into these older bills here, so if that's your thing, then you'll see quite a bit of this. I don't know if Dave do you do bill stuff, Dave? I don't know if I've seen. Like, have you done bill hunting or anything like that, or are you mostly a coin guy? Because I started off just being a coin guy, but I started getting a real taste for these the large notes and stuff. I splurge a bit into some of these larger bills. I just think we had a good art style back in the day, but somehow we lost that. Back when stuff was hand-drawn and handmade. These are 1923 silver certificates. They're big ones. And then this is a 1917 sawhorse notes. So I'm just getting into these large notes. You'll see a lot of these. Wow, 99, that's the year I graduated high school. 1899? Hey, props to you for sticking around so long. Good on you. But that's a little peek at the stuff we do on our channel here. So appreciate you guys coming over from Dave's channel. I really do. So congratulations, Joe, again. Email sent. Thank you. Let me just confirm. Make sure I got it. Let's see. Where are you at? There it is. Gmail. I heard my phone go off. I'm just going to make sure it actually went through. Oh, nice. You put the date in there and everything. I really appreciate that. You make it easy. I have North Royalton, Ohio, correct? Just confirming on that one. Don't want to send it to the wrong place. Wow, you guys put us up to 211 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to have to start that giveaway video. I got to do it before 250, but thanks again, Dave, for doing that. I appreciate that. I really do. Now we got to do that box battle. I've been wanting to do one since I saw, who does it? RFT does it, Rob. He does the box battle every Wednesday night, right? They do the silver, the $50 boxes. Ever since I saw one of those, and I saw, this was actually back when I had no idea coin roll hunting even existed. One of the first videos that YouTube randomly recommended me that got me into it, it was, is it Quinn Finds Coins or Quinn's Coins? Whichever one, it's Quinn. He had a video from like 4 or 5 years ago where he did just a couple rolls of battle with his brother, and I thought that looked like a lot of fun. So, but it was from his videos and then Rob's that I went out and got my own first few rolls from the bank and started doing this. And then I finally convinced myself to ask for an entire nickel box from the bank. And that first nickel box, I had 11 silver war nickels in it. Spoiled me forever. I can't speak, apparently. Spoiled me forever because I thought that would be normal. And I got excited, but nope. Now we average about 2 per box. These 4 are from the last hunt we did earlier this week. 4 silvers, 3 buffaloes. Wasn't a bad hunt at all. I think above average. But yeah, we like nickels here. Definitely the favorite coin. Arizona, there it is. Not the one I want though. Denver 2020. 65. Definitely a 5. Definitely a 5. Get my quarter box back up here. Dump into it here. There we go. Alright, moving on. We got more quarters to do. And then I have half a box of pennies to finish off at the end here. Congratulations again, Joe. I got your email, I got your address. I'll be sending that out to you when I can. Nice guess. Right on the head. Nailed it. Hey, Brett. I just started buying gold and silver. I've been sorting everything I have here. I found 3 1939 to 1943 half dollars minted in Denver. 39 to 43, you got, those are walkings. 90% half dollars, right? Not bad. I forget what my walkings are. I think I have a Denver, but they're mostly, it's, what were mine? 42, 43, and 45 are my walkings, I think. Because that half dollar box we did with the collection dump, it had 5 90%ers, but only 3 of them were walking. 3 walking, 1 Benji, and 1 90% Kennedy. 1964. I don't know why I keep looking at that one. It just looks nice for an 84. Keeps grabbing my attention. Louisiana, New York. Oh, hey there. 85. Gotta go, guys. Have a good night. Hey, have a good night, Dave. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. We'll see you soon. We'll talk. We'll chat. Let's see what we can do. Now that he's gone, maybe I'll find silver. It's been, I don't know if it's, but good luck or better luck. Yeah, nothing on that one. Louisiana, 66, Jersey. Whole lot of Phillies, just, there's another really nice green team. Been picking those out. Someone must have dumped a couple in here. 97. Interesting color. Don't want it though. Guy Williams, hey, how you doing? You got Guy and Lori. Related? Williams. The Denver minted ones are into the collector's market, I think. I was going for 40 in mint. But yeah, I was hunting for silver. Hey, if you found those hunting, that's great. Way better than buying them, that's for sure. Let me check mine. I don't think any of mine had mint marks. I was just happy that they were 90%ers, you know? Guy Williams, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Let me see. This is my little tube of 90%ers. Because yeah, I believe the mint marks are down here by the trees, right? So I got nothing on this one. This is a, oh, it's a 46. A 46. Here's another one. Nothing by the tree. 43. I think that 46 is my nice one. And this one, not seeing anything there. 45. So I think that 46 is definitely the nice one. I got a Benji. That mint mark is above the bell, I believe, right? 63, nothing on that one. And then the Kennedy, 64, no mint mark. So they're all Phillies, as far as I know. 46 is a beauty, though. I like keeping that eagle on the bottom so I can see it. I haven't found a single quarter or dime pre-64. Everyone has grabbed them all already. I've gotten dimes, but they weren't in bankrolls. All my silver dimes have been in hand wraps. Quarters, though, we're still looking for them. That's the idea. Trying to find them. Really am. Oh, hey, there's an extra cactus. Die chip right over the designer initials. Yeah, S or D or nothing, I think. S are good, D are the best. Denver's the best, huh? Really? Hey, I believe you, but I did not know that. Let's look at late Eagles. Let's see. Oh, wow, yeah, 38 Denver's down there, huh? 500,000. Some of these S's are lower, but there's not no Denver in 40. 38 Denver is definitely a good pick. It's these later Denvers. I think the 40 Denvers aren't too bad. 35 Denver's lower. 37 Denver's lower. 34 Denver's lower. 33 they only had S. Skipped a couple of years. 29 Denver's 1 million. Wow, okay. Huh. Any kind of 1921 is good. By the way, if you guys don't have a red book, there's links in the stream description to pick one up from Amazon. It gives me a couple cents back. So red books are amazing. Mintages, information on every kind of American coin out there. They even have 3-cent pieces and colonial stuff, Spanish territories like Philippines, all sorts of stuff like that. The cactus coin, also look for the die chips on the 2. Oh, okay. Of the date, I'm assuming. But hey, that's an extra cactus right there. Very nice. I will take it. Deborah just taught me about that one too. Kentucky. Thanks for the extra tip. I'll check the. I assume you meant the 2 on the date, right? The 2000, that 2. I assume that's what you're meaning. On those Arizonas. Oh, U.S. Virgin Islands. Doesn't look good enough to put in the book, though. I do have a quarter map. I picked up a state one. I figured I'd start working on it. I'm not doing national parks yet. I'm not going to bother with them. But states I'm slowly working on, but I don't want to put anything, just anything in there. It's going to be best of the best quarters are going to go in there. I'm pretty picky. So really, we've gone through a bunch of quarters, and I think I only have like 5 or 6 slots filled out in my book, in my my map, because I want them all to be mint state, shiny, dark, you know. 2020, it's Philadelphia. Connecticut. 93, I want the 83. Dakota. Oh, it was 89. My brain didn't read a date there. Philly, War in the Pacific, 92. So yeah, I do have this little cheat sheet list here because I am new to quarters, I'll admit it. I don't know the varieties to look for yet, so I'm starting to train my brain to remember this stuff. I'm a learner by doing, so I have to just do it. I can remember probably 40 or 50 different penny varieties now in my head that I don't need a list for because I've done it over and over and over again. But quarters are new territory, so I have to Learn from scratch again. All over again. There's an 83. Give us an eagle too while we're at it, huh? Kind of looks like it wants to spit, but it's not spitting. Not enough. Glacier, 2011. Wisconsin, give us an extra leaf. I'm starting to remember these. I'm starting to. This takes a little time. 2020, Philly. How many West Points do you guys have? You have the whole set? Did you find them? Did you buy them? We have a single West Point, River of No Return, 2019. We found it in Grandma's hand wrapped. I picked it up from the bank, but the teller told me a sweet little old lady dropped off a bunch of coins. She had a West Point quarter in there, and in her dimes, two silver dimes. I still have them up here. 2 silver dimes, 61, 61. No mint marks, I don't think. No, they're on the back. 1 Denver, 61 Denver, 61 Philly. 2 silver dimes and a West Point quarter. We counted that as a successful hand wrap hunt. Absolutely. A couple 94s here. But, what are you guys' experience with West Point quarters? Did you buy them? Do you own any? Have you found them? What's the deal? Oh, you have one too? The quarter? Or the cactus? Nice. I grabbed a 1 ounce maple leaf and a bunch of silver buffaloes the other day. Sure wished I had been collecting gold and silver for the last 20 years. Don't we all? You know, I remember just a few years ago, it's probably 4 or 5 years ago, complaining that, you know, oh, I want to buy silver, but $21 an ounce. It's ridiculous. So expensive. And now here I am paying, you know, $30 an ounce, no problem. Like, oh, what a good deal, $30 an ounce, you know. Yep. Just goes to show that cycle's never going to end. So you buy what you can in little bits at a time, and you average out your investment over time. Thanks, Luke. See you on the next. Hey, thanks, Lori, for stopping in. We stream a couple nights a week, so you'll see us. Just turn the notifications on, and you won't miss one. I've been hunting for the dimes and quarters, but nothing so far. Are there any newer ones that are worth looking for? 2019 and 2020 quarters. They all have a chance to have a West Point mint mark. Those are the ones. They're still worth $10 to $20, depending on which one you can get. So again, Red Book, if you guys don't have one, super useful if you're going to hunt coins. Quarters, 2019, on the 19 page here, you'll notice that each one of each design has a West Point mint mark, 2 million minted, $10 in MS63, but on eBay they're going between 10 and 20 right now. 2019 West Point, it's for each and every design. There's a West Point for 2019 and for the 2020s. So I believe there is, 11 total that you can get. I have one. I found the River of No Return one in 2019. That one. Just found that in a hand-wrapped roll. But they are 2 million minted. They were created solely for the purpose to promote coin collecting. You can see them here. The footnote for B. In 2019, 10 million quarters, 2 million of each 5 design, were struck at the West Point Mint and released into circulation as part of an effort to stimulate public interest in coin collecting. So that spiked, huge demand for the quarters, and it's still going on to right now. They're still worth a couple bucks a piece. So 2019, 2020, always check the mint mark. You never know when you'll pull a W out. Again, here's my 19. You can see what it looks like. West Point mint mark right there. It's satisfying. It looks satisfying to have a different mint mark on your coin, So pick up a red book if you don't have one already. There's a link in the description of the stream if you want. Give me a couple cents. You can buy it through there. Amazon's the cheapest place I've found it so far, so there should be a link to that one. I wish I picked up gold. It was so cheap years ago compared to now. Absolutely. Everything was so cheap. Everything. But hey, we can say coulda, shoulda, woulda all day long. You just gotta pretend that this point in time right now is gonna be a day in the future where you said, hey, remember back to May of 2025 when I could get silver for $30, $32 an ounce? Yeah. No more. Some W quarters have the V75 on them also. Yes, the 2020s do. I believe the 2021s do. Yeah. So it's only on the West Points. It's the 25th anniversary of Victory Day. 75th anniversary of Victory Day in World War II. Or Victory Year, I guess you can say. So if you have that privy, that mint mark, that privy mark on it, that V75, you automatically have a West Point. But mine doesn't have it because it's a 2019. Gotta be a 2020 West Point. But look them up on eBay. You can see what they're going for. It's an interesting coin. And there's a million different varieties and stuff you can look for as well. In newer quarters, but you kind of have to know what to look for, I guess. I'm still learning. This whole list was made by people who came into the stream and helped me out. They've listed some stuff out that I should look for. And sure enough, we just found one today. This Arizona. There's a die chip here on top of the designer initials. Extra cactus, they call it. So, just picked that one out today. Wyoming is another one that we check. Wyoming has a double die on the rider and the horse, if you get lucky. Not seeing any double die lines right now. But I do have one where the area between the saddle and the mane is doubled. Actually, I think I have it down right here. So look at that area right in between the saddle horn and the mane of the horse. And then I'll replace it with the one that I found. You can see that extra material there in between the saddle horn and the horse mane. So that is an example of a double die on the Wyoming quarters. So just a little, let me make sure I don't toss away the wrong one. There's a ton of little stuff that you can look for if you know where to look for it. I am not one of those people, so I needed help. But I got help. A lot of people were in the chat here. They throw out suggestions of things I should look for, and if it's something that interests me, I will go for it. Bunch of 2020s. Not getting the West Point though. I think the 2020 West Points are a little easier to pick out because they have that privy mark. I think that might be why I haven't found one. I am him. How you doing? Any hits tonight? Not on silver, that's for sure. I found a variety or two though. We got some die chips. Still looking for another West Point hopefully tonight, or maybe a quarter. Silver quarter. Maybe a quarter. Yeah, we can find quarters. And I do have a quarter map I'm filling up, so a state map. But I'm not just throwing anything in it. I'm very picky with what coins I put in my collection, so, well, most of the time. So if I'm going to put it in the book, it's going to be the best of the best that I can find. So a lot of these are, I probably have ran across every state in here already in this box, but I could fill up the map just like that, but that would be boring to me. I want them to look really, really good. Very nice if I'm going to have it in my actual collection. So we're just kind of going through, checking our key dates and stuff. Well, not key dates for low mintage, but our key dates for varieties and errors. And we're just hoping for a silver edge, you know? How many West Point quarters you have? I have 2 now. I got 1. Just the one here. A West Point. It's a 2019 River of No Return. I found this one in some hand wraps. Not even bank wrapped, so. Still getting a feel for what the bank wraps have to offer. It's been a while since I've done a quarter box, honestly. I picked this box up on a whim. I was there at the bank turning in my coins. I filled the machine up, so a teller came over and emptied it for me. And they have a holding closet outside the vault where they keep the coins and stuff for the armored car drivers and stuff. So I'm holding the door open there for them because I've been there for a long time. They trust me and all that. And holding the door open for them, and I looked inside, and they had a quarter box laying on the floor in there. So I said, hey, I didn't come in here for that, but if that box is not reserved by a business or whatever, and it's free for the taking, I'll buy it from you. And they said, you know what? Yeah, sure. They checked for me. They said, no one's taking it. You can have it. So I picked it up, and here we are with it. So it wasn't a box I planned on going through, but it's a box we are going through. I figured maybe I could sneak up on the silver if I didn't order it. Maybe give me a better chance of hitting one. A lot of 2020 in here. It's just not hitting. Not hitting. Another one right there, Tallgrass. They're all Phillies. Vermont, Denver. Also, another thing, Brett, if you're going to look through quarters, something to look at is a lot of people, they look at the design and move on. They look at the design, they look at the date, move on. Check the mint marks no matter what, because you can get these. Yeah, these. You can get San Francisco circulation strike marks on some of these. This is a 2017. If you look at the mint mark, the San Francisco there, but it's not a proof. These are non-proof circulation strike San Francisco mint marks. And I got 2 more here on a 2012 and a 2016. So basically what the San Francisco Mint did is they produced about 1 million per coin of these. They're rarer than the West Points, technically. And they're rarer than the proofs. I believe it's a lower mintage than the proofs. But they made these circulation strikes only for collectors. They were only for direct purchase from the mint. But you can find them in circulation. I found 3 so far. Just another thing to look for, they're very low mintage. You have like it's a 900,000 minted quarter pretty much, no matter what. Which is extremely low. So, just another thing to look at. You never know what, when you flip the coin over, it might look like nothing special, but check the mint mark anyway. Because you never know when it will be a San Francisco. Trigger rocks. That's why, even though I'm not interested in any of these designs, I flip them over anyway. Just for the off chance that it's a San Francisco. It only takes an extra second, so. 65. Blue Ridge, Utah, and Everglades. So Oklahoma looks good. I'll give that one a chance at the map. I have to order my boxes from the bank a week ahead. Yeah, usually I order them, but if you have a good relationship with your tellers, you can get away with a lot of stuff. So it just goes, you got to be nice to them. You got to relate to them and chat them up, have a good time. Like the goal is to be friends with your tellers. That opens a lot of doors. So they know what I do. You treat them with respect. You treat them nicely. They'll treat you nicely. They don't mind giving me boxes on the day. Most of my stuff though is ordered ahead. This was an out of the blue situation. I saw it there and I said, hey, you know what? I might as well ask. And sure enough, it wasn't being reserved, so they let me take it. 2020 Philly. But most of the time you do have to order them ahead. That's a nice 20. It's not going to be a West Point though. 84, 83. Check the eagle on that one. Squished beak, but not spitting. Do most not have mint marks at all then? No, they should all have a Philly, Denver, or San Francisco. For quarters, I believe they always had mint marks. There's some Philadelphia nickels don't have mint marks, and Philadelphia pennies. But as for modern quarters, they should all have mint marks. I believe even the eagle designs, right? Let me find a Philadelphia eagle. Make sure I'm not lying. There. Philadelphia, yep, eagle still has mint marks on it. So every quarter should have a mint mark on it. Jigsaw. It's another one of those 2010 to 2012 low mintage. I think it's just relative low mintage though. I don't think I'm going to keep them. I'm just going to throw them back. I don't need them. And a Gettysburg. It's another one. Not really low mintage if I can pick all of them out in one box. I just didn't understand what to look for on the San Francisco rare ones you mentioned, I guess. Oh, you're just looking for the San Francisco mint mark itself. You're just looking... It's like as if you were looking for West Points. You just check all of them for the mint mark itself. So if you see the S, you keep it no matter what. You don't have to look for anything else. You're just looking for the mint mark. I hope that answers your question. So I guess I think I know what you're asking. Compared to the other San Franciscos, let's pull this one up in particular. This is a George Rogers Clark 2017, right? 2017. Here you go. This is why also having a red book is very helpful. So under 2017, you'll notice there's multiple San Franciscos. There's 3 different types. 17S, 17S, 17S. Let's do the George Rogers Clark so we don't confuse it. There, it's on this page. 17S, 17S, 17S. These are all the different San Francisco types you can get. The bottom one is the easiest. It says right there, it's a silver proof. So some of these San Franciscos are proof silver. They're 90%. Just as if it was a pre-65. But they're proof, they're shiny, they only made about 500,000 of them. The next one up is the normal proof. This is the proof clad, where there's no silver in it. It's just the normal proof quarter, super shiny. I think I have a proof quarter laying around here somewhere. Somewhere. I mean, you guys know what proof quarters look like. Normal proof right there, and the brackets around the numbers mean it's a proof strike. So normal proof, silver proof. The third one is a 17S. You can see it doesn't have a bracket around it, so it's not a proof. And it's italicized because the count isn't complete. They're not... I don't think they know exactly how many there are, but it's around 900,000. And you can see it has a little side note. Not issued for circulation. See chart note on page 188. Not issued for circulation, meaning they weren't released straight to the banks. You had to buy them from the mint directly. If we go to page 188, you will see the full story. The San Francisco Mint made uncirculated S Mint Mark quarters in relatively small quantities for collectors who must purchase them directly from the mint for a premium above face value. Unlike the uncirculated S Mint Mark bicentennial quarters, which were silver-clad and sold only in sets, S Mint American the Beautiful quarters are of normal composition and sold in bags and rolls. Thus, the 2012S or 2012 to whatever year they did them to are considered the first circulation strike quarters made at San Francisco since 1954. So, there you go. Get a red book. But, and just to show you what the silver-proof quarters look like, I actually have a set here. If you're buying proof sets, usually these gray boxes are silver, and they'll say it out here, silver-proof set. This is a 2005 set. If you look, they look like normal proof quarters, you know, with the mirror-like backgrounds. You can see your reflection just fine on it. The mirrored backgrounds and all that. San Francisco Mint Mark, but these are slightly brighter. They look a bit more silvery than normal proof quarters because they are 90% silver. Also known as an NAFC. Correct. Very correct. How do you tell a proof from a not a proof? Oh, sorry, it's based on the picture and where it's minted. No, the picture doesn't matter. The only place they make proofs is San Francisco. And you can tell the difference just by holding up. Do I have one of these states here? Indiana. They have this mirror finish on them, basically. I'm trying to find a normal... Actually, wait. Do I have an 05? Ah, no, I don't. I thought I had an 05 normal proof set, but I just had the silver one. Virginia? Is that one of them? Well, if I put these next to each other, you'll be able to tell the difference pretty clearly, right? In the composition in the finish. It's got this mirror-like background in the back, while the normal circulation strike ones, they're all just one same surface. The foreground is frosted. So when you see one, you'll know it. It's not something you miss by going through coins. I think I have one. I have a couple proof nickels just sitting here. We found these in our hunts. So again, it's the same across all coins, except for, well, pennies will look a little different because they're a different color, but the background is mirrored, the foreground is frosted. That's how you tell. There we go. Proofs will be shiny, yes. I was referring to if one of the S versions was rare. It's based on having an S in the picture. Some S minted ones are common and will have a different picture. I think all of them are relatively minted. They have about the same mintage. Let's see. S. Alright, so that one's 1.3, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.6, 1.4, 1.3, 1.3, 1.3, 1.3, 1.2, 1.2, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 1.1, 1.0, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. So I guess they do get slightly lower minted. 1 million, less than a million. The 2016 is not a bad one. 2017, less than a million, less than a million, less than a million, less than a million. So yeah, the 17 I have is a 933,000 minted. So it's one of the lower ones of the series that they did. 900, 800, but it only gets lower as the years go up. These 2018s are down to 850. Then it jumps back up in 2019 because that's when they started doing the West Points, so they printed more quarters overall, but they still did that non-proof San Francisco. Did they do it all the way up to modern day? These 2021s only have 300,000. So, no, that's normal. That's normal. So it looks like they did it up to 2020. It looks like they did it up to 2020. From 2012 or 2013 to 2020. I recently got 2 of those proof quarters, 2004, 90%. They're nice. Absolutely, they are nice. Because not only do they look good, it's good looking silver. It looks really good. It's amazing. But proofs, when you see one, you won't throw it away. You'll know. It'll immediately catch your attention and say something about this is different. What is it? And then, you'll catch on. I have had some instances where I almost threw them away because most of the ones I find in circulation are very scratched up. So the mirror finish in the background is tough to see sometimes. But if you buy them, proof sets are really cheap, by the way. Go to a coin show, go to a coin shop. They'll sell you a proof set for like $5. And you'll be able to see exactly what they look like. If you want a reference, just buy a proof set. They look great, and I think it's a fun thing to collect as well, trying to get all the years. I just started. Right now I have 01, 02, 04, 06, 08, and then the 2005 silver. So I want to get one of each, and then one of each silver as well, in the years that they made the silver ones. There's a lot to collect in the coin world, so it's a nice 21. Only the San Francisco Mint have proofs. Yes, so the fancy ones, those shiny fancy ones, were only made in San Francisco. That was San Francisco's job for the longest time, was just making proof quarters. That was it. They didn't make business straight. So that's why these San Franciscos, being not shiny, being the non-proofs, are collectible, because the San Francisco Mint for decades did not make normal coins. They only made those proof ones. That's why these are collectible. I love these San Antonio Missions ones. They look so good. What a great design. It's not a West Point, but what a great design. Kudos to them. Is it worth it to collect bicentennials? It has to be very nice for me to keep it. There's so many out there. They made millions of them. Some people swear by them and they hoard them. I don't really do that. The stuff I keep that's 76 is, I'll keep 1976 bills, notes, especially if they're $2 bills. But I don't really keep 1976 coins. The only reason I'd keep a 1976 penny, the only reason I keep them anyway, is because they're copper. They go in my copper pile. In my 30 years of coins, I've never seen a dealer selling a bicentennial quarter unless it was slabbed. Yeah, it's got to be like MS64 or like a, proof 70 or something. US Mint is weird. That's something we can agree on. But they make cool stuff, so they make cool stuff from time to time. Minnesota, I was supposed to check for those trees. We got the start of a tree. I don't know if that counts. Probably not. I also think the first Minnesota I checked kind of had a tree, but I think I threw it away. I'm not going to look for it. That's got the start of an ungodly rust. These ones, you want the tea to be completely gone. These are actually worth a bit of money. It's not good enough, though. Not a bad looking Mississippi. Give that one a chance. Hey, NC. Hooty hoot, everyone. Welcome in. You missed a bit. Well, nothing significant in the hunt, but we've been having fun. Been having a good time. 2019 Lowell, Philly. Anything to look for on 71 Eisenhower dollars? I got a stack here I'm looking through. I'm not too good with Eisenhowers. I'm not the guy to ask. Sorry about that. Don't know too much. I know there's there's a chance to get a 76 silver. Or some of them are 76. Or, yeah, some of them are silver. It's only the peg leg era in the 71. All new stuff to me. I have a couple likes, but it's not accepted currency now, so can't spend it. I don't hunt it. The only non-accepted currency I look for and collect is the old notes, old bills, and large cents. Large cents are cool. Acadia is another 2012. Down to the last couple rolls in this box, actually. We're just about done here. Just started collecting a year ago. Hey, welcome to the hobby. You really gotta you gotta pick out what you like, because if you hunt everything, you're gonna go crazy. There is so much to look for that you can hunt or collect and all that. There's a million people who will tell you you're collecting the wrong thing, and another million people will tell you you're collecting the right thing. So yeah, it's a very personal hobby, There's some people who don't deviate from pennies at all. Pennies are the thing they do, and that is it. I like to jump around a little bit. Do a little bit of everything. I just like currency collecting in general. So I'll go into the bills. I'll go into the coins. I'll go into foreigns. I like foreign coins. Foreign silver. It's one of my favorite topics there. So that's the thing about money. They made a lot of it. There's a lot out there. A lot to look for, a lot to collect. So you kind of gotta dip your toes in and then slowly wade into the water. That's the best way to put it. Because when I started out, my first penny box I hunted, I got myself a red book and I said, alright, I'm going to hunt all these varieties. And it took me hours to go through just 2 or 3 rolls because I was looking at every single coin. And it was so boring. So boring. I actually walked away from the table and didn't come back to it for a few days later. And it took me forever to finish that box. Just because it got to the point where I didn't want to do it. I'm like, this is boring. I'm burned out already. Don't want to do it. So the key is to just pick a couple things you like that you want to find and look for it. And then over time, you can slowly add more things to that list. That was my thing with quarters, is I just knew that I wanted to look for silver quarters. Then I realized if I only look for silver quarters, I'm not going to find anything or really collect anything. And my hunt is going to be kind of boring because that's the only thing I'm looking for. And if the box has no silver in it, which is more than likely for quarters, then I came out with nothing. So I started slowly looking for West Points. And then I started checking for San Francisco's. And then I started looking for varieties. And here we are today doing varieties. Get another one? Nope. I'll take the Arizona I did get, though, with the dye chip. I'm happy with that. So, because if I didn't look for this, I wouldn't have found this today. Big old dye chip over the designer initials. So there's little stuff that's very easy to miss, but can be worth a couple bucks if you actually look for it and take the time to throw it under the microscope. By the way, if you guys don't have a microscope, I got a cheap one here. There's a link in the stream description if you want to check it out on Amazon. It sends me a couple cents back when you buy one too. But it's very affordable. It's desktop. You don't need to hook it up to your computer. I hook it up to my computer so I can put the screen up here for you guys. But it does have a nice digital screen, about that big. Super high quality HD. What you see up there is what you get on the microscope screen. Super small, you can move it around, very portable. I love the thing. And I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't, actually like it or actually use it. So, something to think about. If you're going to look for varieties and you don't want to squint at coins all day, that's another way to do it. Ohio 67. It's a nice 67. I like money. I need more. Absolutely. That's the thing. I have a lot of money. It's not money I want to spend. It's money I want to keep. I'm one of the richest poor people you'll know. That dye chip gets way bigger than yours. Hey, I gotta start somewhere. I don't have one yet, so I'm gonna take my wins where I can. A really shiny one in there. 2023. Yeah, it's a boring one. Let's see. 82. What else we got? Philly, Arches. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta pick one more thing out here today for you guys to guess. I'm gonna look for a dirty coin. Make you guess that one. Or to give everyone else a chance who missed the one earlier to win a little something, But don't want it to be a super easy coin. We guessed the wheat penny earlier. I tricked a lot of people with that one. But let me find a quarter we can do that on. See if one catches my eye. It'll either be a very nice eagle or something really dirty maybe. Was that a 93? No, 83. 2020 to Denver. Gotta pay attention a little bit, Luke. Come on. Just a little bit. You're still hunting. 71, 85, 96, 84, Philly, and 76. Got a painted one here. Maybe I can set that one aside until we find something else. I want to get a 1982 Denver penny error. Yeah. Gotta look for them. Cheapest way to get one is to buy pennies. Should be looking for the die clashes on the Edith Kanake. Big bucks on them, really? What year is that one again? That's one of the new ones, right? Also, I need to know roughly where the die clashes are. Oh wait, are you talking about the ponytail ones? It's a good Mount Hood. I went there. Cause I think I did know to check for those, but I forgot. It's slipped my mind. Oh, the Edith ones? Is that what you just said? Yeah, this one. It's a 2023 filly. Edith. So you're saying it's Die Clash. Is it the one in the ponytail? Because Deborah taught me about that one. Or is it somewhere else? Reflection. Because if there's a hot spot for them, let me know where it is, and I'll check those spots when I find one. Yeah, Maya Angelou is the ponytail one. The clash is on Washington's face, hairline, and the field by the forehead. Okay, so it's this area then, right? I'll have to see a picture on it too, but I'll try to remember to throw them under the scope when I get them. Fire Farm, Philly, Metal Hood. Yeah, it's the Maya Angelou. I just look for those with my naked eye. Ohio, Denver, Pictured Rocks, 74, North Dakota. I'll have to see a photo of exactly what I'm looking for, but I can check the area for anything that looks different for now, because I haven't seen one, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what that looks like yet, so. No idea. But I'll look. Doesn't hurt. I have over 350 Maya Angelou's all from one box, wow. Do you set them all aside and then look at them, or do you look at them as you go? Smoky Mountains. Then there's a Pennies. It can be from the ear to past the eye in the background. Okay. Minnesota. Oh, hey, Deborah. How much of a tree do you have to have on the Minnesota one? On the floating one? Because I've been finding the top of the tree. I don't know if it counts, though. I think I got this one. But it's just a little bit of the tree. Just a tad of it. I actually think the first one I threw under there had more of one. So is this Die Clash another thing where I'd be able to see it with my naked eye, or should I throw it under the scope every time? Just to be safe. Because if it's as aggressive as it sounds like, it should be something I can see without a microscope. $16.95. Those were about the best versions of that era I've seen. I got them all in Gem Mint BU still. Wow. Oh, so you got them all like in a package deal from the mint. 95. There's a Guam. It's a pretty nice one. I have to put that one in. Saratoga 84. 2020, Philly, Maryland. That's a nice Silver Bay. Yeah. Salt River Bay, not Silver Bay. It's Denver. 71, 74. Not enough to count for a tree? Okay. Not that one, but... So it's pretty much a whole tree just floating. I guess I'll have to see a picture on that one too, because I'm a visual learner. Hey Pete, welcome in. Diggin' Dave sent me, just sub to your channel, looking forward to your vids. Happy hunting. Hey, thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. We're now Dave pretty much forced me now to start working on my giveaway video for 250, so since we're almost there, right? Well, we're on our way to it now. What do we got? Yeah, 218, so I gotta get started on that, because it'll be 1/4 ounce of silver for a quarter way to 1,000, and it'll be 1/2 ounce of silver for 500, 3/4 for 3/4, and then a full ounce when we get to 1,000. That's the plan anyway. Dave just had to speed up that process. Now I gotta work. But I appreciate it. I really do. Really do. Ellis Island, Virginia, Denver. Denver, 98, 83. Alright, so I can throw this Minnesota away. Eagles not spitting. Nice 72. Away eye. 80. Yeah, you need the whole tree or it won't be considered official. Okay. You got it. So it'll be obvious then. Clearly different. 82, Salt River, Philly. Another Philly here. Hot Springs, Louisiana. I gotta find a date guess corner. I only got 3 rolls left. Gotta give you guys a chance to win something. Sent you a pic of the Maya Angelou. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll open it here. I kind of forgot that we were looking for silver. This doesn't come out enough. Let's see. There it is. Deborah. Okay. Yeah, no, that is something I would see. That is something I wouldn't miss. But now I need to know what the Edith one would look like. The die clash. By the way, if anyone has photos of stuff in their own collection or resources that you want to share, the email on the top of the stream description you are free to use, and I do read it pretty often. So if you want to send me stuff, send it there, pictures and information. I find it all useful. Got a tiny little die chip in his ponytail. It's like it's the start of one. That was a Maya Angelou one. But I could see that with my eyes. Like, yep, a little something there. Philly is a Minnesota. Salt River, Philly, 2020 again, Philly. 15. It was a Philly. Great Basin. Pictured Rocks, Virginia, Georgia. Here's the Edith one. Now that one. Good place to learn some errors that are sought after is watching Blue Ridge Silverhound. His weekly market reports are very informative. I have watched a bit of him in the past. I don't think I've seen stuff from him recently though. I'll have to recheck him out. Thing is, you have to look at both sides of the coin. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do my best. I'm not gonna find everything, so. Bats have great grease strikes. Yeah, I do. I have seen a couple. I saw a few grease strike bats at a coin show I went to. Guy also had, he had the bat with the caved in face. That one. I forget what the variety's called. But it is an actual variety. It's not mint damage. It's pretty cool. Georgia. Oh. Keep forgetting to check these 89s for the repunch Denvers. My brain hasn't learned that one yet. Still throwing them away. It's learning the other ones though. That's a nice Nevada. Is it? Yeah, it is. I thought it was scratched. Denver, Nevada. Perfect. Nice thing about quarters is I kind of can check everything with the naked eye. They're in the bat head and on a wing. Okay. Missing face area, yeah. He didn't have it there at the show, but he showed me pictures of it. It was pretty neat. That he found it coin roll hunting. He's got a channel on YouTube. I lost his card. I subbed to him. Oh wait, is it that one? Hold on, I think I have it. Yeah, this one. This guy. He does coin roll hunting on YouTube, by the way. The Collector of Coins. He also has a shop, I think. He's got he's a coin dealer in the New England area. So, if anyone's interested in checking his channel out, there it is, Collector of Coins. I met him in person at the show. Nice guy. Nice guy. He had some cool stuff, too. And then the guy next to him, I talked with him about Star Notes for like an hour. He's like, oh, finally, someone else who shares my love of Star Notes. Like, yep, it's good stuff right there. So yeah, when you're here on the Lucky Luke channel, we do a little bit of everything. Alright, this is our last roll. We're going to pick something out of here to do a date guess on. I want to let you guys have something to play with. Silver in the last roll, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Kind of liking that one. I like that one. Might do that one, unless I find something more interesting in this roll. 2020 Philly. I'm gonna give someone else a chance to walk away with a silver certificate today or something. Philly, Indiana, Missouri. On that one. Puerto Rico. Yup, I know him. Where in New England are you? If you know Justin, then you're near Connecticut. I'm not near Connecticut. I am in Connecticut. He was at the coin show in, what was the town? It was in Massachusetts. North of Worcester in Massachusetts. The last weekend I was there and I met him there. His table was pretty neat. He had some cool stuff. I also saw his video after of all the stuff he bought at the show. Guy bought a ton of stuff. I just bought my Black Eagle was my big thing there. That was my big purchase. Salt River, Philly, 98. Missouri, Massachusetts, 71, Connecticut, Virginia, and Georgia. That's going to be it. Devon's, Mass. Thank you, Deborah. Yep, it was in Devon's. Alright, throw that one away. Let's put that to the side. Alright, let's let you guys win something, huh? Boo quarters, yeah, I know. Hey, you can't win them all. So we just got that tiny little die chip, I think, on the Arizona. Is that right? Yeah, that Kansas is nowhere close to an actual rust. I'm trying to see what else I held here. That's not a Spreading Eagle. Don't know why I had that. And the tiny little die chip on this 2022. Yeah, I think it's just that Arizona was the better one, even though the die chips can get bigger. Why did I have this one? I didn't mean to. Throw that away. Okay. When we go to guess, put it under the scope, please? Okay, I can do that. And we should meet up. So am I. I can show you some cool stuff and things to look for in person. Send me an email. We'll talk. Okay. This is 2021. I mean, it was nice, but not great. Alright, toss it. Okay, date guess. You guys know the rules by now. Closest to the date without going over takes it. You have to be the closest within 2, but you cannot go over. If someone else guesses your date in the chat first, the date goes to them. You pick another one. This is the quarter you're doing. So notice that the dollar is all worn off here. Anything else I need to know? Don't put your guesses in yet. I'm going to put a message in the chat. After the message in the chat, you can put your guess in. And then after a little bit of time, we will stop the count and we'll see who wins. That one. Okay. Any clues? Let's see. What can I give you as a hint? I don't know. I'll cut a whole decade out for you, okay? It's a pre-90. I'll say that. It's a pre-90. And it's after 1964. It's not silver. I can tell you that one. Not silver, pre-90. Okay? Cut a couple years out for you. I'll do you one better. It's pre-88. That's my cutoff, okay? Throw your guesses in there. Pre-88. Here's your quarter. Dollar is worn off pretty darn good. What do we got in here? I got 87, 66, 78, 72, 84, 86, 77, 65, 1971 from MJD. Welcome in. And per Deborah's request, we'll throw it under here, walk it around a little bit. It's got some wear on it for sure. Some of the dollar was grease-erred away. That's not wear, because look at the rim. Greased away. It's got this filled in A. Here's your eagle. The head's nice strongly struck though. Still got 3 arrows. Wings are down there though. There you go. There's your quarter. Couple more guesses in there. Got a 1980, 1982, 1492. I like that one. It's not a spitter. It's not an 83. Another clue is it's not 1976. You're absolutely right. It could just be a non-spitting 83. All right. Give you guys a couple more seconds. I'm going to type out the close message. Any more last minute entries, put them in now. Any late arrivers here? Date guess on the quarter? Win yourself a prize. Give you about 10 seconds here. I'm going to close it up. I'm back, still on quarters. I'm about to start a box myself. Hey, welcome. Throw a date out there. 67. There it is. You came just in time for our second guess. Your guess is the winning number? Yeah, Steven tried that a couple days ago. You can't do that. Steven tried that. Actually, Becca tried that too. The date that's on the coin, I believe you said, right? Was that you, Becca? I think that was you. It was either you or Steven. You both have that sense of humor. Alright, I'm closing it up. Nice guesses, guys. Alright, once again, let me just confirm. Yep. Once again, one of you is dead on. Right on the money. I want to do something a little fun here. I'm going to give you guys 3 people who were the closest and dead on, okay? Add an option, and who else was close? I gotta scroll this thing. Alright, it's between these 3 guys. Get rid of that. One of these guys was dead on. Who was it? Dead nuts on. Maple voting for himself right out the gate. So sorry for everyone else who's not on this list. We got Maple, Dave, and Joe. Does Joe win twice in one night? Is that possible? Here's the quarter. The three dates up for debate: 1967, 1965, and 1966. Switching from Maple to Dave. I voted today. I should give you all I voted stickers that you guys can wear in the middle of summer out in public. People are like, what did you just vote for? And you just hand them my card. All right. People seem to think Dave won with 1967 and tied for second, Maple and Joe. You guys wouldn't believe it. You really wouldn't. There it is. Joe, you're on fire. Dead nuts. Twice in a row in one night. You nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. You really did. You get the silver out again. Or, here's a couple things. That's just a nice 66. Proof 77. 1907 V-nickel. This penny's got purple and pink tone to it. It's a 66 uncirculated. Gold-plated 2005 Philly nickel. I have a 1930 Italian 5-cent piece. It's actually in great shape. I almost kept this one, but figured I'd give you all a chance to have it. I have some other silver certificates if you want to look through them. We also have the proof quarter from earlier or the steel cent set as well. You get to pick the other one. You gonna go for the seated Liberty? I'm gonna go play the lottery. You go for it. Y'all are really close. A lot of you within 2. 3 of you within 2 years. Hashtag rigged. Good job, Joe. 2 in a row. I got the 1 in the 9 right. That's the spirit. You got one. Yeah, you win half. I'll cut one of these grams in half for you. Can I go with the seated Liberty? You absolutely can. It's a shame there was only 2 of these at the show because I took both of them and I kept one. These are beautiful. For how small they are, there's actually great detail in this thing. So it will go in a little plastic baggie. I'm trying not to touch the top for you. Great pick. Congratulations, Joe. Again. You did good. You did real good. Put all this stuff away. You'll walk away with a silver certificate, and pretty much that silver certificate, if they were still being used, that's about all the silver it would buy you anyway. Just that. Because $1 in silver is just under a gram. What do we got? Like a $1.07 per gram right now? Let me go get a little baggie for it right now so I don't scratch it for you. I got a giant pack of these little baggies on Amazon, these little 2x2s, like $5. It's probably a couple thousand in there. They're great. So there you go. It's sealed. I'm not going to scratch it anymore. And that's good. I can mail, you don't have to email it again. I'll just send it to the same address as a silver certificate. You made it easy for me. I only have to send 1 letter out this weekend. Which reminds me, where did I put your letter? There it is. I almost lost your silver certificate. Nice. 2 dead-on guesses in one night. Wow. You deserve the bonus pile, that's for sure. 65 goes back to the bank, though. So congratulations. You did it. I don't think we're going to do pennies tonight, guys. Sorry to say it. Might have to save them. But here was Joe's wins. The totally real 1950 seated Liberty. And your silver certificate. Congratulations again. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I haven't eaten yet tonight, so I think we're going to wrap it up. But thank you guys so much. All you guys who came from Dave's channel, I really, really appreciate the flood that came over here. We're up to 220. I got to work on that giveaway video for 250. Those are going to be the rules. You guys have until 250 subs to enter into the giveaway, and it'll be a 1/4 ounce of silver. I actually have the ounces here. I'll give you guys a sneak peek, I guess. Where did I put them? There they are. There they are. Whoa. Oops. Man, I'm knocking everything over. So I got to pick between these two, but these are 1/4 ounce. This is one of those eagle imitations, silver eagle imitations. 1/4 troy ounce of silver. It's got Lady Liberty on it. Whoops. And the other ones are Standing Liberty 1/4 imitations. Again, 1/4 ounce of silver. These are all the same thing. Some of these got a little bit of toning on them, but it'll be one of these that'll go out for the win. I wish they held them kind of steady, but they don't. This one's got something in it. I might not do that one. There's a little something stuck in the plastic there, but it'll be one of these. So just a little sneak peek. I'm going to pick one of those out, and that'll be for the giveaway at 250 subs. The 1/4 had that older look to it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I thought maybe if I do it right before a silver date, no one would guess it, you know. Thought I might trick y'all, but I guess not. Come back anytime, absolutely. It was nice meeting some of you new guys here. It really was. How do you enter? I'm going to make a video and a short, so don't worry. If you have notifications on the channel, you won't miss it. I'm going to make a short announcing it, advertising it, and then there will be a video. It's kind of how Maple's giveaways work. There's going to be a video that you can comment on and stuff. The video will be me showing off the reward and all that, and then you guys can enter by leaving. It'll be, you have to leave a comment, you have to be subscribed, stuff like that. I have to do a little research, make sure I do it right, but that will be the plan. So just keep channel notifications on, you'll see it. Sean Holloman, Diggin' Dave sent me your direction, so show him some love. Hey, he's in here, or he was, a minute ago, he was in here. I think he lost the date guess, he might have dipped, but he's been popping in and out all night. But we appreciate all the Diggin' Dave guys coming over to the channel, really do. Hopefully Dave and I will have some stuff that we do together for all you guys soon. We'll be talking, maybe a box battle here and there. So that's the plan. But it's nice meeting you all. Have a good night. I'm gonna go eat. Have a great weekend. We'll be back Monday night. I believe we'll be starting off with nickels for the week, and we'll go from there. So pay attention to the channel. Have channel notifications on, and you won't miss the next stream. Planning on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, all streaming. So that's the idea. But have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Take care, guys.